camera there. Okay, I'm doing my presentation on one of my good friends, Samuel Hagen. I said the unexpected artist because the whole time I knew him, I never knew he was an artist until a couple months ago, until he started showing me some of his work, and it was just outstanding because it was new because I never knew he had that in him. But yeah, that's why it's Samuel Hagen. Samuel Hagen is a young artist who lives in Mayberry, Montana, on Northern Cheyenne Reservation with his mother and his two older siblings. Well, his brother lives somewhere else, but he goes to school at the Mayberry High School there on the reservation. He plays football. He's like an old soul. He likes fishing. He's great on math. Yeah, he's just all around a good kid. Who inspired Samuel with his artwork. Samuel started doing his art when he was in the 5th grade, just drawing sketches and pieces of paper, right, in his classroom, his art class. And then his art teacher, seeing how good he was with his regular drawing, so she said, "You should paint, try something new." And once he started painting, he started catching the feel. He liked the feel of like the brush rather than the pencil. Like he started feeling painting was more, I guess, a better way to escape whatever he wanted to plant in his mind. Samuel's grandmother was one of the ones that saw potential in him, and she was an artist back in her day too, and so she saw his potential and she helped him out a bit, and she decided to teach him about the shades and how to blend colors, and she took him under his wing and told him a few things, because his other siblings, they aren't artists like him. He was like the one of a kind in his family, where, so she just helped him out. Sammy's father was also a big influence. When he went down there, they don't live with each other, so when he went down to visit him, he saw how good Sammy's art was, and he took him under his wing too. He told him the different techniques with the different brushes and the different canvas sizes, and like what you should, like how to make it stand out more and make it more alive and immersive. One of the things I like about his paintings, like one of his paintings that I didn't get to see personally yet, but what he sent me was the one of the dog soldier. You can't really see it well, make it a good photo, but he's really into his like culture in the Northern Cheyenne, and you don't see that often. You kind of hear about the Sioux a lot, you hear about these other like cultures, but you don't really hear about the Cheyenne. And for him to kind of talk about the Northern Cheyenne like dog soldier, which people don't really know, it was really good to see, because I mean, not a lot of people talk about that or show it at all. A couple of weeks ago, before I did this whole thing, he told me that he was being flown out to Boston for an art show, to show some of his paintings and his work. And so we went there and showed off his paintings. Even the president of Harvard was there and got to look at his paintings and his work, and they liked it. It was for how young he was too, to be already making that big of a change where he came from already by just being there. But he sold some of his paintings to people there, and he made some money, but it was about just how great his work was to people that he didn't even know, complete strangers. But I thought that was really nice. Samuel was very talented and inspiring to all young artists that they want to like start sketching up, or like he kind of says just to like, you know, go with your gut and follow your passion. Like, don't be afraid to like, just show like what you have on your mind. mind, like, don't keep it in your little scrapbook, like, show it to people, you know, get your work out there, because your work you may think is generic, may be a masterpiece in someone else's eyes, so just keep them in the dark and share them into the light. And there's two, I guess that's where it went. Each piece of work and he makes reflects on what our culture should be like and his perspective on what it is. And that may be like the different perspectives on how things should be ran or how they should be looked. He just puts his own little swing on it. I'm glad I got to know who he is as a person. I got to see his work, like some of it firsthand. He has a bright future, and all his family is proud of him. It's his brother, and his sister, and his mother. I don't got one of his grandmother because she passed, and then his father. I don't got a picture of that either. But that was it.